this is an exciting day of conversations about what the transit system in Los Angeles County can mean to communities throughout the county.
We call this a straw man idea. MoveLA, we know we're very good at imagining things. We've got a great imagination, but it's Metro is going to be making the decisions. What we have to do here is we have to put together the kind of dialogue so we can try to influence their decisions. We can say to the members, it's time to think big.
I think the MoveLA team has done a fantastic job at convening some of the best thinkers, as well as some of the best perspectives. I think you're hearing from a range of environmental folks, social justice, business leaders, chambers of commerce.
Not very long ago, it seemed like LA County's transportation problems were insurmountable. The ongoing funding for transit, for highways, for freight movement was uncertain. But in 2008, with the passage of Measure R, things changed. It was in the midst of a recession. It was at a time when people said folks don't care about transportation and they certainly don't want to tax themselves. It sent the strongest signal not just to Washington, not just to Sacramento, but to ourselves about the city that we envisioned and who we wanted to be.
So 5.5 years in, we see progress. We see Metro being responsive. We see all the stakeholders highly engaged and good things are happening. So should we look at a potential Measure R2? Absolutely. Devil's in the details, right?
It's the interests of our community, from good jobs, access to training and apprenticeship programs, the permanent jobs that are created, the issues of a community facing gentrification, safety, health and safety. Those are all issues that we have to address in the end result.
Raising revenues by sales tax would be used to keep fares low and to keep service and ridership high. That's a good thing. We need to do that, and we need to do more of it. And this is essential to show voters that their sales tax dollars are being spent properly, being put at the right place at the right time, and causing them to feel in a very material way the benefits of their investment.
To have a transit pass included in my tuition, so that way I won't have to pay for my college plus my books plus my dormitory fee, and then have to pay for my transportation as well. So that is actually like a very great idea that I will support.
If you do transit right, you're connecting low-income, low-skilled people with economic opportunity in other parts of the region. If you do transit-oriented development right, you're not displacing people, you're giving them the opportunity to stay in a neighborhood as it improves, maybe get jobs. If you do the transit system right, you're creating both local construction jobs and perhaps local manufacturing for things that feed into the system, and that's going to generate long-term employment, and if targeted the right way, can help with disadvantaged communities.
Take somebody from the community and start them out as a first-year apprentice. They make roughly half of what a journeyman makes, but that's still about a $14 to $17 an hour job plus benefits for their family. It lifts their boat, so it lifts the community up.
It really provides the opportunity for Los Angeles to not only be a big city, but also to become a great city.
I'm excited about the prospect of really being able to enhance existing lines, expand others, and really talk about goods movement in a new way, and really plan for the future needs of our entire region.
My plea is that you take this as just a microcosm of what's possible, and you take that back to your community, back to your business, back to your nonprofit, back to your church or synagogue. Just take it back and start talking about it. Open the dialogue up.